Welcome to One Mega Video channel. Subscribe the channel, like the video and share with your friends. In this video, we will see some of the things which you might not know about the Dutch royal family. This is part 2 of the video. Check the part 1 in the end. When they speak, Dutch royals do sound identifiably posh compared to general Dutch speakers, but in their choices, the country's royals has been firm egalitarians. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands attended state schools, and so do his daughters, Princess Catharina Amalia of the Netherlands, Princess Alexia of the Netherlands, and Princess Ariane of the Netherlands. Fun fact, his wife, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, is even registered there as a lice mother with responsibility for inspecting children's hair. Imagine Queen Maxima doing the inspection. Very down-to-earth family indeed. Before the skiing accident that has left the Dutch king in coma, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands' younger brother, the King Friso, who renounced his royal title in order to marry his wife Mabel, whom Parliament might not have approved. He was a banker and then the chief financial officer of Urenco, a nuclear fuel company. The youngest brother, Constantine, works for the RAND Corporation, a policy think tank. Impressive, isn't it? As in Britain or many of the European royal families, the Dutch royals are expected to express no political opinions and to sign whatever Parliament puts in front of them, and generally they do. When Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands visited holy places in Oman and Abu Dhabi earlier, she was criticized by someone for wearing a headscarf. In response, she told reporters that the row was nonsense, and we say by giving a fairly good indication of her views. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands does not wish to be called him with name William IV. He says because he doesn't want to be labelled with a number. It has been suggested by some that his real motive is to avoid being called Bear, which is 4 because it rhymes with bear, which would make the temptation to call him William Bear, following his previous nickname Prince Pils. His father, Prince Claus, was so committed to informality that he became famous for his condemnation of tie wearing. Prince Claus first made his feelings known at an award ceremony for African fashion designers when he announced his contempt for this snake around my neck, a statement that has since become known as the Declaration of the Tie. Just like any normal citizen, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands used to be young as well, of course. During his history studies at the University of Leiden, it is said he quickly gained attention for his dissolute party lifestyle. Like many, King Willem-Alexander moved to a very fancy student house, joined a study association and started dating. However, his love life and drinking behavior were heavily scrutinized by the press during those times, who openly doubted his intellectual capacities and gave him the unflattering nickname Prince Pils, that is Prince Lager. Despite this, Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands has proved people wrong over the years, and he is well respected among the Dutch. No one should be labelled for his life for the actions in the past, especially in the teenage and student life. The Dutch king has a passion for flying airplanes, and in the past he has said that he would have liked to become an airline pilot if it weren't for his royal duties. However, this doesn't mean that he is prohibited from living out his passion. Fun fact, the king has regularly flown KLM planes undercover as a first officer for 21 years, as he revealed in 2017. In addition to that, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands also likes to take control of the Dutch royal aircraft during royal trips. Amazing, isn't it? Another lesser known fact about the Dutch king is that he himself also does not wear a crown. Not that he does not own one, it's just that he never wears it. Fun fact, as said earlier, there is not even an official coronation ceremony, which is when the Dutch king or Dutch queen assume their new position. Again, not wearing a crown is common in many of the modern monarchies. This says which are established in the 19th century, as seen in Belgian royals or Scandinavian royals in general. Despite this, the Dutch king does wear a long royal-looking cape or certain uniforms for special occasions. I assume he loves the stylish look with the cape. Just as the Netherlands itself, the Dutch royal family is quite international. Prince Claus of the Netherlands, who is the king's father, was originally German, and needless to say, when he married Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands in 1966, this was seen as a very controversial, as it was not so very common in the days by the Dutch population. Not only were the memories of the Nazi occupation still quite fresh, but it is said Prince Claus had also been a member of the Hitler Youth during the war. A little less controversial, but still critically viewed, was the royal wedding between King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima, who is Argentinian. As said earlier, the reason for the controversy back then was Queen Maxima's father's involvement in the military dictatorship in Argentina. Despite initial doubts, both Prince Claus and the daughter-in-law Queen Maxima found their way into the hearts of the Dutch. They are among most loved royals in Europe, and that is what matters end of the day. As already mentioned in the introduction earlier, King's Day is celebrated in honor of the Dutch king's birthday. Naturally, this means that when a new Dutch king or queen is crowned, the day and name of the celebration will change. At least in theory, that's what happens. In reality, if the birthday of His/Her Royal Highness happens to fall in a month with, let's say, less than nice weather, then the day of the celebration does not necessarily shift, like in Britain. This was, for example, in the case with the former Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, who was born on January 31st. Instead of making a Dutch party in cold or rainy weather, of course, it was decided that Queen's Day should continue to be celebrated according to Queen Mother's birthday on 30th of April. Only when King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands took the Dutch throne in 2013 was the date changed to 27th of April, saying that the heir apparent to the throne, Princess Amalia of the Netherlands, was born on 7th of December. It is likely that the Dutch will keep celebrating King's or Queen's Day on 27th of April for a long time to come. Of course, time will tell. If you are working on traveler's bucket list of things to do in upcoming vacation, why not add a trip to all 5 Dutch royal castles? The most impressive one is certainly the Dutch Royal Palace in Amsterdam, where important guests of the states are received. If no time constraints, you can also visit Het Loo Palace in Apeldoorn and stroll through its fantastic gardens. Other important palaces are Noordeinde Palace, which is the Dutch king's working place, in The Hague, or the Huistenbosch Palace, where the Dutch king resides with his family. Last but not least, you can also make a trip to Drakenstein Castle, which is the residence of former Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands. I'm sure royal fans and the backpackers have already made the note of it. This is the end of part 2 of the video. Check the part 1 over here. Looking at this video, which are the things which you were not aware earlier and have newly learned from this video, and what do you love about the royal family of the Netherlands, and what other known and unknown facts that you are aware about the Dutch royalty. Also do share your birthday wishes to King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, who recently celebrated his birthday. Share your thoughts, do comment below, like the video and share with your friends, and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching One Mega Video channel. Enjoy your life and have a nice day.